Alright, we are live. I'm going to be eating on cough drops like they're candy. Because one, these fucking taste delicious. And two, I've got a nicky throat. Anyway, there we go. So I can get comfy. We are continuing Baldur's Gate today. Finally. I've just been sick. Uh, we opened this door.
What's next, I wonder?
Mm, there we go.
Baldur's Gate will know my desire. Our desire.
Hmm.
We will.
No? Okay.
Our destiny. Design. Downfall.
Your tadpole echoes, not with presence, but memory, tinged with loss.
The grand design. Baldur.
Sounds like you want to hive mind.
As one. Every being in their place.
That loss blooms into a sudden fury, burying claws in your mind.
Taken. Corrupted. Gone.
And just as suddenly, pain and memory are gone, leaving only stone once more.
The grand design. It is every Githyanki's duty to ensure the Gith Empire is never reborn.
The grand design. The restoration of the Mind Flayer Empire. The dream of all Illithids. Looking ahead. Have to keep going. If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine.
Okay.
Don't waste a step.
Nothing down there.
Down.
Can you not down? Alright.
Hurry now. The city calls out for salvation. The chosen are my heart. My many hands.
Trying to figure out how to get to where next.
If not over, then through. I feel glorious.
Where'd it go? Oh, nice.
Empty vessel, nothing more. Lend your voice to elder law.
Well, that's sad.
Every day he comes. Every day for 3 days. To ask me how I feel. I want to tell, but I am confused. Which day is it? She whispers in my mind. She sings. Praise the Absolute. The first, yes. 5 days since he put that thing in my eye, but the first day he came to visit. He says I am the last, that the other subjects have all changed. Eye hurts, head hurts, but he says I am past the worst of it, that I won't change like the others. He's given me a place of honor, so he can repeat his miracle and a name. True soul. Separate cells. I never saw them, but when they changed... My head! I can feel them in my head!
God.
We are his pets. His plan. Lord Gortash.
Shit. Experimental notes written in Balthazar's precise hand. His obvious deficiencies aside, it cannot be denied that young Gortash has the mind of a scientist. Before his latest invention, the Illithid library was no more than a row of brains spinning in the cerebral slop. With his device, we no longer need psionic power to access the memories contained within, only to insert the subject and speak to it directly. I do wish he were not so eager in testing the device on more recent subjects of his own, however, nor in leaving their skull shavings scattered along my workbench. Ah, I'll take a knife. Forgive me, Father, for I cannot help but admire the chosen of your sworn foe. Enver Gortash's genius will take us far, but fear not, those of Bane always fall the same folly. They cannot see the beauty of obliteration. The absolute hoax will garner false love from new slaves. But once I've built a large enough army, I will use our hold upon the absolute slaves to begin this vile world's end. I can see the path through Gortash's brilliant plan. Gortash Ketheric and I will seize the Netherese relics that control the crown, and then use the crown to command the Illithid grand design. The dead three, age-old foes, our dire patrons, will be bosom friends for a time. Father, you created me to be the last soul alive. When the time is right and my power is assured, I will slaughter Gortash and Ketheric upon your altar, where I myself hope to die when the world itself is gasping its last. At the end of this all, Father, there will be not a single creature living. Everyone will die. Everyone will die for you. I will make you proud. Note appended at the bottom of the page in a different hand. Ha! Orin was right about her sibling. Balls.
What's hiding here?
Gold? I'll take gold.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Baldur's Gate will.
No, wasn't mine there. Okay.
Pardon? Wouldn't do to phlegm all over Lord Gortash during my first performance, would it? Acoustics are a little off in here. Which is where exactly? Right. A jester, are you? Ah, you must be vying for the Lord's patronage too. He heard me singing in Beggar's Rest. Said he needed someone to give voice to lost knowledge. A little over my head, being honest, but the Lord has gold. I trust he knows his business. Now, I'd best warm up. I have just the thing prepared. My ma used to sing it when I'd come crying about monsters. Oh, wish me luck.
Okay.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
Dried phlegm. No, thank you. Is there anything over here?
We will take the city. Every soul made true.
Okay. No, I'll just see for now. There we go.
No time to rest?
Down.
On my way. Here goes nothing.
Descend, assemble. Obey.
A whole fleet of mortaloids. How many true souls have passed through this place?
Hey, I think that refilled
My
our
faith will guide me.
spell slots. Hey!
This way.
Descend, assemble.
I'm curious.
Better take a look.
Oh, wait.
Never a dull moment. Let's see what this does.
Ah! What a heart!
Feels like my tadpole is gonna burst out of my skull.
Gotcha. Let me check out this map. Okay. Upstairs.
I must keep going.
Alright, so
Still breathing, despite everything.
Descend. Prepare. Obey. Evacuate.
What path lies before me?
why are we saving? Why are we saving? Why are we saving?
No
Started a
longer a
damn
background
conversation.
murmur. The presence in your mind builds to a roar.
We found it. The Absolute is behind this door.
You take a worried pause. You didn't free the devil Mizora sent Will for. If you walk through the door, he will die, and his soul will be Mizora's eternally.
What? Okay, we've got to. We've got to save Will, right? Oh.
Descend.
I'll give it a shot.
Harry Henry's journal. These slick innards, these fluid chambers, how long have we been here making crawls? I don't want to any longer. Merkel is drowned out in my head by my own spiral fears. The Bone Lord doesn't want a coward. None of this looks real. I am in a kraken belly. I am turned inside upside. I am dead. Merkel's gray waste always sounded peaceful. Not like this.
Bring death. General Thorm was attacked. The order to evacuate given. You should not be here. I conclude you are one of the attackers.
No. Ay!
I have no need for a throne. You could go on, make yourself useful. Gather yourselves. Soon we must. march to victory.
Something good here, I hope.
Prepare the march. My chosen can win.
She's going to put one in me any day, Cressa, who was initiated the very same hour as I, all those years ago. She's gonna put a parasite in my ear when I sleep. I can't bear to be without a pet to experiment on.
We
Need to have um needs to have a thrall locked away so she can go further than Balthazar will let her. Cressa, I remember when we were just stomping on ant piles and raising them back up. Our very first deaths. I hope you remember somewhere.
The end is coming. I won't hold back.
I'm not ready to go. I need to find. Already gone here? No.
The moment comes. The absolute knows.
I've seen 1,000 ears. Some have the reflexes to twitch when they know the worm is about to burrow. The worm takes longer to get through if the entry hole isn't clean. I have taken to torching them with an ear candle. It all makes for dull work. I am tired of ears. I am tired of my only order being create thralls. Apparently, all we need to know about the brain is being handled by the chosen. I'm forbidden from studying these dull thralls. I need a new one that Balthazar doesn't know of. A creature of exceptional will, like my old dear pet, can keep fragments of its own mind while affected by the parasite. We need to know. Experiments on the first one, day 4. Again, I have noted a fluid leakage from the oral cavity and have ascertained the cause. Due to the unusual method of parasitic insertion, the secretions of the creature within are leaking out, rather than being absorbed by the brain. As we have noted in other thralls, I cannot say why the parasite is evacuating this oil, but it has the scent of garlic. We now know indicates it has fed on the host's brain matter itself. I have collected a sample of ear fluid. Day 5. Vivisection day today showed no signs of pain as I was unraveling the long intestine, but instead grabbed the organ as if it were a rope, reached to wrap it around my neck as if to strangle me. But all the strength in its forearms is quite gone. Had to thread the guts back into the body. We'll try again another day. Oof, gross. Icky. I remember our life as country surgeons back in Nashville. We only ever wanted to be the best, to learn how to staunch any mortal wound. How did we get here? Cressa hasn't been herself since her pet true soul was shipped out on that nautiloid. I haven't been able to so much as touch her. I find myself growing green at the thought. My own wife revolts me with those experiments. Not really my wife any longer. I thought getting that favorite creature dispatched would bring her back to herself, but she pines for that damn feral quartz with aching need. If she finds out I ratted out to Balthazar that she was keeping it and it got sent away, she might kill me. Well, I mean, yeah. You took her pet away. How dare you? Alright. need to find that damn devil. Don't want to go through there yet, do I? Oh, yes. Apparently, that is where I need to go.
Descend. Prepare.
Mind flayers and civilians, side by side. This must be where they infect and transform those they kidnap. Brine pools,
That pod.
but empty of tadpoles.
By Grazit's cock, it's about time you came. Thought you'd have figured it out by now. Now, enough sniffing around and get me out of this thing.
Mizora's life rests in your hands. Perhaps you could end Will's pact here and now.
Hey, baby! We on a roll today!
You recall an old incantation from a children's story said to void a devil's contract. Abi diabole et nunquam redi.
Oh, god damn it. I did it. Yeah, boy.
I'll be damned. You want to free the pup from his pact. And you thought that idiotic display would do it. Oh, bravo. Fine, I'll play your game. But I amend the pact. Clause F, Section 9. Soulbinder shall bestow reward or favor only upon soul bearers' fulfillment of related obligation. Now, open the pod.
Your eyes turn to the control panel next to the pod. It has two devices marked with illithid symbols. The controls are open to your tadpole's command, to your authority. The symbol's meaning comes into focus. Annihilate. The button symbol means nothing to you.
She's kind of hot. They made all of these characters way too attractive.
Nice work.
Excuse me.
I'd give you a gold star, but I'm fresh out.
Excuse me.
As for the pact, Clause Z, Section 13. If the soulbinder consents to separation, she will release the soul bearer from all obligation within 6 months.
You're a disgusting little shit. You know that, Mizora.
Ignorant thing. It's always the terms and conditions that get you. Not going to happen. Right. But don't you fret. If you survive this place, I'll find you. The pup will be needing me. Count on it. Oh, and ask Will how we met. I've loosened his tongue. It's real cracker of a tale. Ta-ta.
Rude bitch. Well, at least maybe Will's free now? dictated to scribe Yanthus by Enver Gortash. Ceramorph for blah 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 blah. Ceramorphosis, a lithid larval transformation of a host humanoid into a mind flayer, typically occurs in less than a 10-day after infection, but the tadpoles laid by our captive Elderbrain are enhanced due to the powerful Netherese magic of the Crown of Karsus. Our enhanced tadpoles induce in their hosts a sort of suspended ceromorphosis, a state in which the host becomes susceptible to telepathic influence and even corrosion, yep, from the Absolute, our elder brain. For our purposes, there are two key aspects to this influence. First, the conversation of the host into a mental lackey of the absolute occurs. Gosh, I am having a hard time speaking this morning. Occurs entirely without the host's awareness. Its servility feels comfortable and natural and is never never consciously questioned. Where did I put? Oh, there. Second, the servile state persists even when the host is far beyond the usual range of an elder brain's psionic control. This phenomenon is spectacularly useful given our ambitions.
The moment comes. The absolute moment.
Now we go fight the big bad. Okay.
Descend, assemble, prepare, obey, liberate!
Alright. I will be right back. I need to pee before this battle. So, yeah. And we are back. Ready for this battle, Leo? I unmuted the wrong device.
No longer a background We've found it. The Absolute is behind this door.
Scusi. Sometimes we just have to wait. There we are.
You said it was under control.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Motherfucker! Gortash!
Oh, the general voice. Is this where we salute?
Salute, yes. With cleavers through his blood-starved flesh. How it
Oh
crawls
gosh.
with failure. Like flies on lick-wet carrion.
You forget yourself, Orin. I've played my part.
I'm getting real
You've built an
cozy
army
over
for our
here.
masters, true enough.
I'm not
But what of
ready.
the astral prison?
Here.
A rogue true soul,
Here, and
flaunting
I'll
it
turn
under
off
your
my light
nose
too,
all this time. And
so you
you
guys
ran
can
from her.
see me.
Sure that they would follow and deliver it into my hands here. If you would cease these distractions.
The distractions have been yours, Ketherick. Perhaps we never should have dug your daughter up.
What is this? Is she like somehow alive
So
or
you
something?
haven't lost your edge. But you're still not as sharp as Orin, I wager. The Slayer against the Undying One. That'd be fun to see.
His crypt breath sings to my sinews. Again, again, again. But
Slightly
he
crazy?
must lead the murder march to Baldur's grave.
If the weapon is truly in your grasp, Ketherick, might I suggest closing your fist? Orin and I can wait for you no longer. The plan proceeds. We're going to the city, and we expect you to follow. Army and the weapon in tow.
The Edict of Bane.
The lash of God!
God, that's terrifying. What the f- Is that the Elder Brain? Oh, let me make sure my restream name is right. Oh, yeah, I was wrong. There's so much going on right now. The man just got killed. Alright. I missed all of that. Trying to get a lay of what I'm facing here. Oh, is that our homie? I think that's our homie. Shit, bro. Ah. God, I am nervous. I missed so much.
There you are, as predicted. What is it, I wonder, that draws one toward death like a moth to light? You could have run away, absconded with the prism. The one thing that could prevent me from fulfilling my destiny. But the lure of one's destiny is irresistible, isn't it? Perhaps you hope to learn your place in history before you are erased from it. A bright flash of clarity before the snuffing out. Finer champions than you have tried and failed. But perhaps they lacked the fear that drives you. Your freedom hanging in the balance. Let us speak plainly. My Lord Merkel gave me the one thing I desired, the one thing no other god could grant me. My daughter's life returned. Her heart beating once more.
Oh, she died.
For that, he asked that I serve as his chosen. Join Orin and Gortash to grow the cult of the Absolute, and then take control of it. He's never had a more devoted follower. I have fought great wars before, in the service of other gods and other powers. But for Merkel, I would condemn all of Faerun to death. You are all that stands between me and my destiny. And you have brought the prism here. I will kill you now. And then I will raise you as my servant. Yes. Join
Simple as
the
that.
army of the dead, true soul. Witness Lord Merkel's glory.
We can't get at him as long as the night song's caged.
How far out is she?
Jimmy on the go.
down, bro.
Focus your attack, soldiers.
What path lies before me?
Can't give up. Not now. On the move.
I'm doing all the summons. Alright. It's got my full attention now. I sat up straight. And, you fuckers. Oh shit, I didn't move Carlisle.
Focus your attack, soldiers.
Ha! Pika! Can we get it just on Mind Flayer?
Let's get this over with.
I mean, technically I can see myself.
What should I do? On my way.
Can you fly up there? Start heading that way with that one.
Be free.
Yeah, let's get this going.
I'm fury. I'm death.
Back in your cave!
Have to keep going.
Can't afford to let up.
Trying to just get him surrounded, pretty much.
Moving.
Victory awaits.
Dude,
Ready.
this is getting intense. Intense really.
On the move. Fall, damn you.
Hmm. We did it! We did
The
it!
fool you are. You cannot kill me. I am eternal. Merkel, Lord of Bones.
What is
I
going
am
on
here.
here?
I am ready. I am
Sorry!
yours.
Sorry!
You dare end one who belongs to me.
There you go. It took like 46. I'm also not receiving the Twitch, like, what y'all want me to do on my new setup. I need to figure that out eventually.
And the restlessness of those who are gone. I am the Horde of Orthalians, the god of graves and age, of dust and dust.
I feel like this battle isn't over.
And Merkel, Lord of Bones. And you have slain my chosen.
Am I about to take on a literal god right now?
For I am death, and I am not the end.
I'm about to take on a literal god right now. Ah!
Can't give up.
Now you wear a face to match your soul.
Oh, it can't be.
I can't let you die.
One life to my life. Sustain me.
My injuries need tending.
I am scared. Damn, bro. Am I?
Focus, strike true.
The hammer's gonna fall.
And I got an achievement for that too.
cannot take me. I am its master.
No, you're not. Die, my
My
guy.
lord, hear me. Nothing. I am forsaken. You have no idea what you've done.
I don't care.
Isabel.
Guess what we're gonna do? Even Lae'zel's like, yo, hold up, are you okay?
Now. Now. We pick our way toward our fates. Unleashed.
You have my sword. My fealty. Do what you must. Then we fly this foul place.
The Apostle of Merkel. Hadn't expected that. Gultash.
Ketheric's netherstone. It's in his armor. Take it.
Ah.
My character dead as fuck this entire time. Except for now.
In death, the body is cooling, but energy radiates from the stone.
Remarkable. Truly.
Holy shit, we finally
And
get
now
to
the picture
see!
comes together. The Absolute is neither god nor man. It is the Elder Brain you saw, held here by those three against its will. The crown it wears controls it, and these stones control the crown. It has been dominated. To master an Elder Brain, to subdue it. Our enemies are formidable. I'm familiar. An arms dealer and a slaver. Worshipper of Bane, the god of tyranny. It sounds as though you faced his tyranny yourself. The other is a mystery to me. But the way she spoke, it is most likely she follows Baal, god of murder. Ketheric was a follower of Merkel, which means the Absolute is a front for the gods of death, and our enemies are the chosen of the dead three. A temporary reprieve, but a welcome one. With a brain on its way to the city, its influence here is weakened. Perhaps not a cure, but you found the source of your infection and the reason for its abnormality. The crown atop the Elder Brain. Its markings suggest it was forged in Netheril, an ancient empire whose mastery over magic rivaled that of the gods.
Shit.
The crown's Netherese magic must be the true source of the parasite's abilities. This must be what elevates their potential. And it must be the reason nobody could heal you. If the crown can do this to the parasite, I dare not imagine what it is doing to the brain. Bane, Baal, and Merkel. The tyrant, the assassin, and the necromancer. They are known to pick from their most devout followers, a chosen, granting them incredible powers. Each one alone would be a formidable enemy. But working together and controlling an Elder Brain, I dare not imagine what they might achieve. We prepare for the fight of our lives, and the lives of everyone in Faerun. The army of the Absolute is marching on Baldur's Gate. Within the city, An elder brain, brimming with power, ready to turn everyone within its reach into mind flayers. All it needs is an order. An order the Death God's chosen are on the cusp of giving. We must wrest control of the brain from the chosen before that happens. We must take their stones. Our chances of success are slim, but we must not fail. If we fail, everything ends.
I am
I will be your
well
shield, but
pleased.
you must be the sword. And when the chance comes to strike, you must take it, for there may only be one chance.
Ooh, we leveled up. Papa, I love you. Love from Iz. Oh, it's the kids' note. God damn it.
Honk honk.
Hmm. I'm not reading all that right now. My throat is
Merkel's
killing
chosen
me.
is naught but a corpse. Let us see the other two suffer the same fate.
Let me at it.
Alright. Did I got everything that needed to be got, right? Hmm. Let's go see if we can find more.
The door pulses. The presence is weak now.
Let's do our level ups. Level up, level up, level up. Ooh, yes. Yes. Cloud kill? Yes. I don't have to buy those expensive ass scrolls anymore. And insect plague is just pretty damn good. I'm not gonna lie. Nice. Then, ooh, nice.
Not fall before my time.
Shadow heart.
I'm ready.
Shadow heart, my
Whatever
dear.
it takes.
All's well that ends not as
Not as
bad as
bad
it
as it
could
could
have.
have. Oh yes.
Never wanted the easy path.
Okay. Give me a second. I'm doing research. Okay. Never mind. Stop telling me I can't get there.
Seems simple enough.
I'm
I've been
excited.
thinking on all that you learned below. If you've got your breath, we ought to discuss our next steps.
You saw Gortash, didn't you? What the fuck was he doing down there? Is all of this because of him? The tadpole, the absolute. How? I was his bodyguard. I looked after him with my life. I trusted him more than anything. He gave me away to Zariel just for kicks. He ruined my life just when it was starting. And now he'll use up the entire Sword Coast. He has to die. And I'm gonna be the one who kills him! He can't get away with what he's done. To me. To us.
He'll pay for it, baby
He
girl.
won't get away with it.
No, he won't. Letting everything.
New perils await beyond the horizon.
in the shadows. You're one of us. No fist left.
Alright. I'm waiting for everything to load in.
I need a quick word. Aelin! Isabel!
That's General Guthrick's daughter.
My love! You were dead! I saw your body!
I'm here. And so are you. And my father, he can't hurt us any longer.
I dreamt every night that you'd come back to me. That somehow it was all a nightmare Dawn would undo.
I had no dreams at all. Nothing but darkness. And when I woke, my father said you were dead.
His soul was poisoned by the god of death. His sick devotion ruined
I like
him.
how her scars are made out of
But for
gold,
all
it
his
looks
sins,
like.
he brought you back to me. Are you all right?
I will be. And you?
In this moment, I want for nothing.
Ah, there you are. This is Aelin. Aelin, this is...
Oh, but we have met. This is the soldier that freed me most valiantly from the Shadowfell. They watched my boot crush the very brain of villainy, and fought well against your changed father.
May he rest in peace at last, now that he's dead. I have more to thank you for than I knew. And we have much to discuss. Perhaps we could join you in your camp later? We look forward to it.
You there, Sharon. By the fires of your camp's hearth, we will discuss all we must.
I'll be ready. Whatever you have to say had better be worth your life.
Now, you will leave us. We must take succor in one another's bodies and words.
Aelin! We'll see you later.
She's straight up like, we're gonna fuck.
Thou dawdlest, while time is precious. Let us...
Our enemies spread like rub rot. Treat one patch, and two more bloom in its place. An elder brain, bound by lost Netherese magic, with servants of the dead three holding the chain. Reminds me of old times. Extensively. Mind flayers, too. But I never dreamed of seeing gods and Illithids working in consort. It is most disturbing. But take courage. We have killed a man who could not die, and stripped the Absolute's army of its general. You have a nether stone, and you're on the scent of two more. These chosen have reason to fear you, and I would like to be at your side when you confront them. Glad to be there. Falling foul of Tetheric convinced me that my grand adventures were behind me. But even if I survived, I should hang up my blades. But you convinced me otherwise.
Yeah, I'm
We
so
ventured
excited.
into
We're getting
darkness
so
together.
many allies.
Now we come out the other side. I'd say I'm feeling a little refreshed. When we reach Baldur's Gate, there will be even darker paths to tread. I will follow you wherever they lead. How does it compare to a shadow-cursed inn? With the Absolute's army gone, the Risen Road should be clear. We can follow it all the way to Baldur's Gate. There's a Harper's safe house in Worm's Crossing. Denthelin's Dancing Axe. We do well to check in with them before entering the city proper. Beyond that, our course is yours to set. I can recall how to take orders, as well as give them.
I love her to bits.
A curse lifted. The dead three allied once more. The balance shifts. There are depths to this alliance yet unplumbed. Consider, mortal. Do Illithids possess souls? No. Nor canst thou count mind flayers among them. Yet, the three amass an Illithid army void of apostolic souls that could imbue them with power. A flock without souls, yet to what end, mortal? This is the question thou must come to answer. Until such time, be availed of my services. Where matters of balance are concerned, I am eternally cold. No.
No.
Yes, Bane, Lord of Darkness, Baal, Lord of Murder, Merkel, Lord of Bones. Once judged, ascended, then vanquished as one, and as three. The alliance is reforged, mortal. The plains thus quake, and the gods shudder.
Karlak.
Oh my god, soldier. That's Jaheira. The Jaheira. Don't you know the whole story? Years ago, over a century, Jaheira was part of a group that saved Baldur's Gate from Saravok, a Baalsport trying to plunge the city into war. My mum used to tell us stories about them. The legends who protected the city from evil. She said Jaheira was a powerful druid. Adamant. Tough. I've told myself those stories 1,000 times since. I never thought I'd meet Jaheira. She's a hero, and I was always some outer city kid. Can't believe she's willing to fight alongside us. Dreams really do come true.
Why are we still here? Grown-ups take forever. Why, yes. Once Althea is done with this song, we will be looking for patrons. All coppers welcome, pal. So, did you want something, or are you just here to stir? Exactly. And we'll definitely feel her wrath if she thinks we ever doubted her.
We're coming, Mole.
Oh God, what do I do now?
seems to be dripping from the rafters above.
I ought to do the rounds again.
We leave the heart of the Absolute alive. Thanks to you. You did well to defeat Ketheric. But Ketheric was only the first to fall. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies. Jaheira's wisdom will be an Halsin's strength, but if we are to succeed, we will need others. Good. Baldur's Gate may seek on its together.
If we hurry, we'll arrive before the Absolute's forces.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
Ready enough?
Gods, I can't wait to be back home.
While I'm at it,
Okay, I need to go potty again. I will be right back. Now I gotta remember not to close out of this page. Alright. Hello, puppy dogs.
Get going. There's no time to waste. Eager for battle.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Nope, never mind. Do I still need the moon lantern? Is the curse gone yet? Oh, holy fire is clearing the curse. Gotcha. I think. I hope. Because God, oh God, I am risking my life right now. but we're not getting fucked up, which is great because I don't want to be fucked up.
Breathe
Okay.
quiet. Move with care.
I just. Oh, yep, there it is. Okay. Okay. Shadowheart.
There's work to do.
Use the moon lantern. There we go.
No time to waste.
Curse is not gone yet. Um, that's not great. I don't know. Heyo! Yeah, I've completed all of that. Heyo, it's here. You just missed the big bad battle. That's what you just missed. You know what? Before we continue any further, we are going to camp. We are going to camp. It's on my stream. You can go back and watch it. It's like first thing I did. I've only been streaming for an hour and 45 minutes. So it's still in the like rewatch. It was a super simple battle. I'm not gonna lie. I fought harder battles just exploring the map. And especially because I cornered him and he wasn't able to move or anything like that, so we just all swung and took turns with him. If that makes any sense. Asterion. Haha.
I'd better do the talking.
No, 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 no.
Still alive, so that's progress. Very well.
Oh, I moved it
Gods
for
be
during the
damned.
battle.
With that parasite in his brain, Father could wreak untold havoc in the Absolute's name. Should Baldur's Gate fall to the Absolute, every one of the coast cities will be ripe for the plucking. We're not just fighting for our cure. We're fighting for my father. We're fighting for the Gate. We're fighting for all of Faerun. Worm's Rock Fortress. All travelers to Baldur's Gate flow through it. It serves as headquarters for the Flaming Fist and their commander, my father. The Absolute's armies on the march. Gods forbid a tadpole Grand Duke throw open the gates for them. Orin, I'd never heard tell of, but Gortash I know. Or know of, more precisely. A self-styled strategic advisor to Baldur's Gate's peers. A bit player with dreams of a leading role, the way Father told it. He had no use for Gortash, and even less for his advice. I don't remember much beyond that. But where these chosen are concerned, I have a suspicion we're about to know more than we'd like.
God damn it, I'm trying to set up my blankets. Okay. Dog's making me paranoid.
As would I, and more. I was 17. Father, older Ravengard, had just been named a Grand Duke and was called away to Elturel to help settle a dispute. That's when the cult of the dragon made its move. A religion devoted to conjuring the most evil of goddesses, the dragon Tiamat. A 10-day after Father left, I heard a whisper as I slept. Duskhawk Hill, the queen of chaos awakens. Go alone. I grabbed a rapier and set out. There wasn't a cloud in the sky, yet not a single star was shining. There
That's
they were,
creepy.
gathered at the foot of the hill.
Your head tingles. Will wants to show you what happened. In the looming shadow of the mount, 5 groups of 5 figures each encircle a lofty totem. Atop each totem, a dragon's head is carved, and a massive orb held in its mouth. The cultists chant, first softly, then crying to the starless sky. There is a crack of thunder, a gust of wind.
That's okay.
And a
The fact that you
dragon's
just
white
joined in
head
is all that
appears in
matters.
the storm.
I
As the
enjoy
maelstrom
hearing from you.
howls, Mizora's lips press to your ear. She will destroy Baldur's Gate. Grant me your soul, and I will give you the power to save it, she whispers.
No, you go do what
She
you
read
gotta
the
do.
terms
See
while
you
2
later.
devils stood witness, and I said yes. 1 soul for 1 city. She didn't. She came on order of her mistress, Zariel. Tiamat made a play for power. Zariel had other plans. That was the most Mizora's ever said. All that mattered was that she got her prize. Another pet added to her warlock menagerie. The moment I agreed, I burned with the fires of Avernus and oozed the rot of Dis. The cultists choked on our poisons and burned from our flames. And when we were done, all that remained were 5 grayed orbs atop a pile of ash. My soul was bound, and my lips were sealed. It is the one scar I ever bore of it. Mizora replaced it with a sending stone. She uses it to track my location and speak from a distance. I could flee to the spine of the world, or the depths of the lower dark, and still never shake her. He returned to an unsuspecting city and a wayward son with a smirking devil at his side. I tried to tell him the truth, but my mouth couldn't form the words. I'd led him to the battlefield, but Mizora had swept it clean. I showed him my stone eye, but he only turned away. After, he said only one word. Go. So I
Dude,
did.
Mizora's a bitch for that.
I understand. No, he did the only thing he could. In his eyes, I invited a devil into our midst. I was a fool at best, a traitor at worst. And Grand Duke Ravengard suffers neither. More than you know. The better question is, did he ever miss me? If he did, he missed the Will Ravengard he once knew, not the hell-touched warlock he returned to. Because there's nothing to... As a boy, my bond with father was too
Dude,
deep
I'm
to risk the
getting
mother I
all
never
of
had.
Will's
Now,
backstory right now.
well,
I am
I'd be
overwhelmed.
lying if I said I'd never thought about my mother. What life would have been like if she'd lived. Maybe I'd be living in the city. Maybe I'd never have been forced into this cursed pact. But there's no use lingering on maybes. My mind is on the stories of today and tomorrow, not those of yesterday.
you are. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation. Come closer. Feel my voice rattle your bones as I proclaim our victory. Moon Maiden Selûne, hear me. Ketheric Thorm, traitor, apostle of Myrkul, is dead at last. My mate,
I love how
Most
much
High,
enthusiasm she
darling
has in her
Isabel, is
voice
safe
with
and well.
everything.
Safe and well, and return to my embrace. Blessings upon the slayer of the wicked one. We are a powerful party indeed. Faerun itself trembles at our touch. My darling Isabel says we will stay allied at your side. I am pleased to hear it. Pray, ask, and I will tell. Do I not radiate? There can be no doubt. I am of her silvered flesh, her celestial womb.
Nice.
Why, she already has. She has brought her sword to your side, Dame Aelin. So mighty are her wonders, her great wisdom. Together, we will set this fair land free of tyranny and murder.
I love it. It's so intense.
Ketheric Thorm, father of my one and only love, enslaver of Dame Aelin. Ketheric Thorm never did trust me, even when he worshipped the Moon Maiden. He was threatened by my love for Isabel, by her love for me. When she died, curse the day, the hour. We each of us mourned bitterly, but Ketheric's pain could be touched by no aid, no boundary. He turned to wretched Shah, the Lady of Loss, for relief, and she whispered into his ear, poisoning his mind. He and his loathsome advisor, Balthazar, lured me into the Shadowfell, claimed they'd found someone in need of my aid. There, they trapped me in their infernal cage. I was
Jesus.
killed, murdered, made dead over and over and over by justiciars of every make and kind. I was reborn, for it is my nature, and Ketheric fed upon my immortality all the while. But lo, the brute is dead, and we live!
Yeah, we're just gonna leave after that.
I can't believe it. I can't believe Aelin is here. And my father. I heard what happened. What he'd become. By killing him. You set him free. You set Aelin free. And me. A great deal. But still, some of the details elude me. Ketheric Thorm was my father. He raised me to serve Selûne as my mother, rest her soul, had wished. He was everything to me, all my life. When an emissary of Selûne came to our little town, we were elated. Dame Aelin, daughter of the Moon Maiden herself. Tell me, do you believe in love at first sight? That's exactly it. And I tell you, I took one look at her and I just knew she was it. Lucky for me, she felt the same way. But my father was skeptical. Aelin is immortal, after all.
I love
I
hearing
understand
all
it's
of this.
strange.
It's so nice.
There's an imbalance between us, certainly. But I suppose loving Aelin felt the same as loving myself. It was natural. Then... And this is where I still need answers. I died. I'm not sure how, why, but all was black, black, black. Next I knew, I was being jolted awake. I smelled musty air, I saw shadows. And then my father's face. So
Yeah,
changed.
Papa's in here this
So
morning.
hideously warped. I didn't know that then, but I could see the change in him. He told me we'd be together now. Said that Aelin was dead. I couldn't speak, could only run. I found last light within the shadows, made a shelter there, prayed my father wouldn't find me. By the time Jahira came, I'd pieced together just enough to know I'd been dead 100 years. That my father was the source of the horrors plaguing this land, my home. I couldn't tell her who I was. I had to protect them, and myself, no matter what. It's all out in the open now, and with my father dead, I have nothing to fear. Except for Aelin. She needs healing, rest. I'm grateful for your help, your friendship. I hope we won't intrude on your hospitality too long, but I'm grateful for a safe place to, well, just to be.
That makes me so happy, especially as someone who likes to invite people over at my house. I love making people feel safe and just able to be. That's my goal. Okay? I know. In the day.
I would not linger in this land over long. But whatever your business, I will aid you if I can.
I love
If
Arabella.
Bowman says I'll be... I wish it was different. I hope so.
Where's Halson?
What do you know about me? You spoke of my past, being chased by wolves. I told no one about that. Almost no one. But I certainly didn't share that with you.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard. Chiseled away any part of you that did not fit their plan. They made you forget.
I chose to do that. For the mission to protect Shaz.
Secrets. Yes, yes, that is an old song, girl. Your goddess cares more for her precious secrets than she does her devotees.
Get to the point.
When you freed me, you severed a bond between me and that dog, Thorm. A bond of pain. His, inflicted on me. When I laid eyes on you, I sensed a similar bond. You, tethered to two others. Someplace distant. Let me help you remember.
You feel Shadowheart's mind tug at the edges of your own. You know this sensation. She wants you to see whatever is about to be revealed. Your mind joins with Shadowheart's. Something pulls at you both, bringing
Can't wait.
you elsewhere.
This is so cool. What, Baldur? Oh, it's a person. Is it her dad? Is that her dad? Or one of her family members? Like, is there a genetic link? Is it the little boy? Waiting for the game to load. Sketchy boy. Babies. Yep, the boy. Gotta give him the lovin's before he starts barking at me. Good goal. Good boy. Can you lay down? Sit. Lay down. Lay down. All the way. Oh, good boy. Oh, you jealous. You are so jealous.
You remember that it is a common rite amongst Aluna's followers to send their children off into the woods to find their way home. Perhaps this time it had gone awry. It seems that one child never came back. She was taken.
Shit.
Who was that man?
You already know. Did you not see yourself in him?
I called it.
Do you not recognize your own blood?
My father. That was him.
That is him. He lives still. And your mother, too.
No. It can't be. I'm an orphan.
And who told you that? Your adoptive family? You are not to blame. You were young, impressionable. They took you because they wanted to break and remake you. But you are a child no longer. You are a woman. One who knows what must be done.
My parents. I need to save them.
Yes.
Your parents are with your abductors. You will need to return to their lair. But be warned. You may have once thought of them as comrades, mentors, friends, even lovers. They will all be enemies now. You have been forewarned for what is to come, but not yet forearmed. I was able to retrieve it before it sank too far into Shah's umbral domain. Shah is quick to discard whatever she has no use for. I think you know that well enough. But I felt it call to me as I took flight. Whatever Shah calls her own, Selûne has equal claim to. They are one and the same. Their power is matched and mirrored. Take it. You will find it useful. What you do with it, that will be up to you. Same as before.
I'll need every advantage, it seems. Thank you.
A debt repaid. You returned my life unto me. Now go and claim your own.
It hurts.
Shah torments you still. What a spiteful creature she is. This will not stop until you take action. See that your parents' sacrifices are not in vain. Allow the Moon Maiden to guide you at last.
So, and here I was, worried I'd be the only one with a difficult family reunion waiting in the city. Before anything else, I need to know where it's happening. To the public, Cazador is an ordinary noble, a little reclusive perhaps, but just another of the great and the good of Baldur's Gate. He has a grand palace on the hills of the gate, where he hosts the city's high society. I don't know if he performed the ritual there. It feels too public. He'd risk exposure. I hope so, because I am not striking another deal with Raphael. No further demand this time. But if the citizens of Baldur's Gate don't know anything, my brothers and sisters might. Cazador is a master of secrets, but the other spawn must have seen something.
At least Shadowheart is armed with the truth now. May its keen edge draw forth whatever vengeance she desires.
Poor Shadowheart. She's been jerked around so much. I want to believe the gods keep this world balanced, but sometimes I wonder. He got his claws into me early. I was a wild kid, brawling my way through the city. One of my mates got wind of a bit of work guarding some indoorsy type with lots of enemies. Seemed like easy money, so I went in for it. He took one look at me and said I was perfect. I like that. Not like that, you know. Just, it felt like a good fit. I kept him safe, and he paid me well. Well enough to move my folks into a better neighborhood and put something away for the future. My future. I respected him, trusted him. And he returned that trust, that respect. His life was in my hands, and I took that seriously. The whole thing with Zariel happened so fast. I had no idea what had gone down until it was over. 1 minute I was in Baldur's Gate, a happy, healthy, not quite kid. The next, I was burning up in Avernus with an engine for a heart. Zariel laughed. Said she paid him well for my services. She'd wanted to test her new machine, and he said I'd be able to handle it. He was right. Sometimes I wish he weren't. Evil, evil bastard.
Girl dinner. You're so precious.
I've been lied to.
You're
My whole
being
life.
so cute right now.
And I was gullible enough to just believe it.
Just doing a cute
My
little...
parents are alive, and I have to save them. I think a part of me always knew that.
He's being
Part
so
that
cute
Shah
right now.
denied to me. Thank you. But I want you to refrain from foolish heroics. When the time comes, we'll be entering a nest of vipers. I couldn't bear to lose you. Not after everything. We'd better press on for now, and hope we're ready when the moment comes. But before that, there's one thing I need to see to. You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me.
Alright. Is Halson back yet? Can I help you, my guy? Alright. Let's leave camp. Or damn it.
What's next?
No one stopped me yet. Very well.
There's nothing else. Nothing else that I need to do.
Looks like an army marched through here.
We're on to Act 3.
The curse has been lifted. The land's cleansed of the shadows. Kethric's reign of living death is over. Your courage has been tested, and in this at least, you have triumphed.
That was so fucking cute. God, I'm a little scared for for Baldur's Gate. Oh. No. This fucking.
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord, but there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the flaming fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping. Yes, sir. No, sir. Rip and cut your throat, sir.
Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the prism bearers to kill Ketherick. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch to peel you, to split your skin, to see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant. Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will thirst again.
Jesus, she's psychotic.
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
Okay.
Time to press ahead.
Did I lose Halsin because I chose Jaheira?
Thou hast now a bosom companion. Take care that thou art not distracted on thy quest, seeking the comforts of the flesh. Recall that in time, all becomes dust and bone.
God, I want Carla.
Soldier?
I wonder. I can't use any of these. There's Helton. I was worried I lost you, bud.
Painful truths have been thrust upon Shadowheart. I believe she is strong enough to endure, but her path will be easier with our support. Given the circumstances, you're faring as well as can be expected, I suppose. What would you like to know? I had a friend when I was young, long ago. He played with me in the forests where I grew up. But eventually, I realized no one else had heard of him. It was Daniel, of course. Nature was my very first friend. I get older, but he hasn't changed a day. I knew then that I had to be more than a companion to him. I had to be a protector.
I'm trying to get my sweater out from.
I am? Trust me, it's been said. You show more restraint than most in avoiding the subject until now. Who's to say? Perhaps there's a half-orc buried somewhere in my ancestry. Or perhaps not. Sometimes I think conventional wisdom is too narrow about what someone can or cannot be. Stranger things have most certainly happened. You're not a doppelganger, are you? Trying to study me to learn all my secrets so you can take my place? Save for me, my line perished a long time ago. They rest in high forest now, near the shade of the grandfather tree. The grove became my family, with Sylvanus as my teacher. And now I have you. I'm 350 years old. Of course there have been lovers. Just because I love nature doesn't mean I'm betrothed to it. Though sometimes nature needs reminding.
I need to find out.
I didn't pick this scar up in battle. I was in wild shape. Only I forgot it was the season when bears are particularly social. A she-bear claimed me as her own and did not appreciate being spurned. Right now, I bed down alone, I'm afraid. Perhaps once I talk less of curses and parasites, my fortunes will improve.
I hope you guys know. I hope you guys know that if I get the chance, I am fucking this man.
I suppose you wouldn't be shocked to learn I love animals and nature? I know. Well-trodden territory. Well then, let's see. I whittle in my spare time, and I've something of a sweet tooth. Although everyone's very amused when I say I like honey. Ornaments, utensils, and ducks. I like ducks. You're right. Sometimes I think people look at me and imagine my feelings can't be hurt.
Oh.
Thank me by returning the favor, why don't you? Come on. I'm sure you've something better than carving wooden ducks. Well, they are fierce creatures from what I understand. But as long as you avoid the high seas, I think you can consider yourself safe. Anytime.
God, that's so fucking cute. Okay, that was such a cute fucking interaction. You cannot convince me otherwise. That was so wholesome. God, and, ah,
Shadowheart was no true child of Shar, merely a captive. She must have her vengeance.
Taken from the light to be raised in darkness. Your truth is finally dawning, Shadowheart. You can follow its light, or you can retreat back into dusk. The truth is finally dawning. Shadowheart can follow its light, or she can retreat back into dusk.
Why, hello, lover. That sounded more debonair in my head, I'll admit. Do you need something? Very serious of you. But go ahead. Just the one.
who wants to speak to me? Sit downstairs, Rod. With you.
Shadowheart has found a little bit of herself again. Soluna cannot take all of the credit. She may have lit the way, but it is the cleric who took the step. That speaks well of your taste. I've heard my share of bad ballads about things I never did. If you have questions, ask. Just don't expect my... It was Baal alone we faced in our time. And bad as that was, he had no elder brain for a lapdog then. Help won't come from the history books, or from any old tales I can spin you. This is your story to write. There. Have I fulfilled my role as your wise and wizened elder?
I love her.
Don't tell me which. Against all life experience, I will choose to assume the best. Ask it.
God, I love these characters.
More than I would like. In my youth, I was a brief and very much unwilling member of a colony's hive mind. I felt the way they think, saw the world as they do. Foul, unnatural creatures who find the foulness in us and twist it to their will.
Twist.
But then, who am I speaking to? You have far more experience than I. Do not be moved to pity. It is a predator pinned in a trap.
I love her
And if it wriggles
accent.
free,
I love it so
you'll
much.
find it still has teeth.
Oh, excuse me.
Looking forward to a bit of rest.
Okay. Well, where is it staring on? Let's talk to you, Accessi. Oh, it's Gale that wants to talk to me.
supposed to sacrifice myself to stop the Absolute. Yeah, I don't think I could have gone through with it in truth. And I'm glad that I didn't, given what has come to light. The Elder Brain. But more importantly, the crown that it wore. Even without seeing it for myself, I could sense it. Netherese magic. So pure, so complete. I doubted what I was feeling at first. Most Netherese artifacts contain only the faintest amount of their former power, the ghost of an echo of a memory. That crown was different. I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netheril itself, but no matter. It exists.
He's like, I gotta take my notes.
I must learn more of it.
I gotta.
We need to learn more about what we saw. An artifact as powerful as that crown must have been documented somewhere. As luck would have it, we'll soon find ourselves near one of the finest book collections this side of Candlekeep. Sorcerer's Sundries. I need to go there and learn all I can. Ha! Sorcerer's Sundries is no mere trading post. It's been serving the arcane community for centuries. Their collection of rare tomes is unparalleled. Netherese texts are hardly commonplace,
Such a
but
nerd.
I'm
I
certain
love
they'll
it.
have one or two stashed away. You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but if my suspicions prove to hold water, this could be the answer to all our problems.
God, that was adorable. My good boys.
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take
Oh, look
control
at
of the
that
sorcerers.
stretch. Good boy.
All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform
Sit.
them into an army of mind flayers. This would
Good
have been your fate
boys.
too, were it not for
Good
the astral prison
boy.
and the mysterious visitor inside of it. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together,
Get him,
you have the
champion.
power to thwart the Dead
Get
Three.
him.
If you
Not
follow this
me.
path
Get
to its end, the
him.
Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you. Will you liberate them from its parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes? You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep. But sleep is
Oh,
not for you.
come here.
The reckoning is upon us! The city thirsts for domination. March! Join this power.
God damn it.
We're under attack. Help me. No surrender.
Tadpole scum! Attack!
Fight your way to the portal. I need your help.
Can't slow down. Time to strike.
Talk to me.
Hmm. God. Stop it. Yeah, Can you stop?
Come quickly.
Can you stop?
I can't do this without you.
No.
This is what it cost. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Much to bear.
You are being needy.
Let's finish this. Better give it a try.
I'm gonna get it. You sound so mean.
That orb is about to erupt!
What is going on here? Give me a second. Sorry, Bella. Hi, Bella. Come here. Come here.
Help me. I'm under attack.
Hi, sweet girl. And And that, ladies and gents, is why I tend to keep everyone out of the room. Okay, so we gotta
Hurry!
get our asses
I
over
can't
there.
hold them back alone.
Don't burn yourself.
I'm ready.
I won't give in.
Alright. No. Yeah.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
What's inside?
I need you now.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Let's level up Shadowheart real fast. Oh, damn it. I didn't complete it. God damn it. Okay.
What am I to do? Onward. Ever onward.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
I'll go this way.
No one back home will ever believe this. find a way forward.
Oh shit. Whoop! Scooted in much faster than I thought. She's hot.
Before you do anything, I am your ally. We are in danger.
Oh, shit. A mind flayer.
The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. Help me. You saved a child from a viper, back in the Druid's Grove. You saved the Asima Night Song from her soul cage. You let me live last time you were here, though it brought Blackith's wrath upon you. I told you about my room in the Elsong Tavern, that night when you held me. I was vulnerable. You comforted me. Your continued existence as yourself, and not a mind flayer, should be all the proof you need.
Wait a minute.
Now, help me.
Did not do that. Hey, there we go.
Despite your best attempts to be subtle, the Mind Flayer's awareness is everywhere. You blunder in its presence like a warg pup learning to walk.
You must be joking. But if you
aid and assisting,
your blind loyalty will be your undoing, Mazel. Fight with together.
I mean, the Githyanki were attacking me. No.
Poor fucker.
Damn, bro.
Destroy the honor guard.
Worthless.
victory awaits.
Fuck you. Thank you. Okay.
Let's end this. Need to act fast.
Jesus.
Too much to bear. My injuries need tending.
There we go, finally.
I need your help. Could last much longer.
Was my protector a fucking illithid this entire time?
Take your not fall before my time. Take your
Ha, gotcha, bitch. Oh.
Covered.
I can't let you die.
I must regain control over the Githyanki prince.
Make way. Still on my feet.
My faith will protect me. Got to move.
Yankee, quickly.
Don't waste a step.
Hmm.
Victory awaits.
Alright, I'm just gonna dismiss this guy. Can I do the dismiss, please? Thank you.
Need to stay focused. On I go. After this, I will be calling it a day.
Thank you. That was too close. Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer. Yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
It's obscene to owe my life to a damned geich. No more lies, no more tricks. I will have answers.
You may call me the Emperor. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals. Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed. And they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People
Shit.
referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while, until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Bane, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call the Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become. Prince Orpheus, son of the first leader of the Githyanki.
Orpheus? Impossible. He was slain by Justil Kithrak himself.
Quite possible, I assure you. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Vlaakith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Vlaakith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prison. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control. Most certainly Orpheus. He is a threat to her reign. Some Githyanki still revere him in defiance of their teachings. Vlaakith was safe as long as they believed him to be dead. But as you can see, he is very much alive.
I don't understand. The histories claim the prince was burned to ash in the skies.
Your histories are fabrications. The prince was not killed. As you can very well see, he was imprisoned. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. Power that she might one day wish to take from him. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. Vlaakith will be finished. No. Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the astral prism. I was one of many, but the first to find it. How Gortash or the other chosen learned of its existence, I do not know. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside, and found Orpheus. I realized what the prism was for. Containment. While my body was within the prison's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. You. That would be a terrible idea.
Terrible.
The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense would be to kill him, and in so doing, he would doom us both.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion, a pulsing hatred that cannot be contained. The Emperor is telling the truth. To him, you are just another wretched illithid.
You carry a tadpole.
As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a Lithid, a sworn enemy, just like me. I'm glad you think so. I agree. But there is one thing that you have that I do not. My original body was destroyed when I transformed. Yours continues to limit you. As an Illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before.
Nope.
You, too, should embrace this change. I believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the I've been studying you for a while now. I believe you have seen. If you let me, I can evolve you.
Even as you say the words, you feel a lurch of disappointment.
I felt that.
I don't want it. I don't
It wants
want
to
it.
evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
I'm not doing it. Damn it!
You may resist. Your nature is no longer. A coldness seeps through your veins as the tadpole's essence courses through you. You feel different. Your body.
When your allies see what, but we mustn't lose. You heard the chosen. We must not let.
Let's see what we have here.
I don't want it.
There is nothing further I.
Let's move.
Not a good time.
I don't want to. I don't want to.
First in my heart. I'm done. I can't wait to sleep.
Orpheus, it is not the Gaith visitor that Vlaakith would destroy and Voss would set free. It is Orpheus, the blood of the mother, the prince of the comet. And even more powerful still. It said he could bring 1,000 Githyanki to their knees with one command. Listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half-truths. For you to know the tale of Orpheus, you must know the tale of Gith and of Vlaakith. Long ago, when we rose up against our Gaith slavers, Mother Gith made for the Hells to secure an alliance with the Archdevil Tiamat. Tiamat gifted the Githyanki our red dragons. Gith remained in the Hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlaakith our ruler. The first Vlaakith of many. It is Vlaakith 157 whom my people now call Queen. Yes, our current queen has claimed undeath
death and reigned for 1,000 years. But it was the first whom Orpheus tried to slay. Orpheus is Gith's only son. He led his mother's own honor guard in a coup against Vlaakith I.
Oh.
It was Kithrak Voss himself who slayed the prince in vicious battle, or so the Varshas teach us. Yet the Prince of the Comet's been with us, subdued by that repugnant Illithid. Should Orpheus go free, he would tear Vlaakith's empire to pieces and build new glory from the scraps. The seed and the sower. Every word Voss spoke, he spoke true. Orpheus is the living proof of the Queen's lies, and the living weapon that conquered our Geich slavers. One word from his lips, and the people would doubt. 2 words, and they would rage. 3 words, and they would bow to the true heir. If the Githyanki are to be free, the Prince of the Comet must lead the way. What about him? The historical slates describe Orpheus as a fearsome, terrible creature, powerful beyond measure, and enthralled by the Geich. So mad with power, he'd smash through the Githyanki Empire and deliver the shards to his Illithid masters. And glowing with such psionic force that he and his red dragon blazed a trail through the skies. A lethal comet careening towards my people. Lies, of course. She was right to fear him, I'll grant her that. So great is the comet, it could shatter her reign. The Emperor may be loathsome, but it's right. Orpheus can disrupt a Geich hive mind. A talent like that makes the prince a powerful shield and a powerful weapon. Why destroy a weapon like that, when you can contain it in a relic and keep it for yourself? A weapon is owned. The means of Vlaakith's own end has been ripped away from her. Better to have Orpheus killed than to risk his escape. Better to risk the rise of Illithids than let the Prince of the Comet deny her the godhood she craves. Orpheus's honor guard, loyal to the end, trapped by Vlaakith in the same prism holding their noble prince, fruitlessly hacking at the sphere that contains him. They see us as Geich, tadpoled husks in the Emperor's thrall. I regret their deaths, but I pledge to live as they perished, in the service of Gith's son.
She got a bunch of stars on her. I love it.
Very well. It also promises to break us beyond. Do you not feel the cold where once there was heat? The void where your soul once resided? I know, and I won't.
Does anybody else need to talk to me? I'm going to bed now. Night night.
At the ready.
Shadowheart, you're here.
So been a mind flayer inside the artifact or astral prism the whole time we've had it. Sounds like utter madness, even though I've seen it with my own eyes. The more I learn, the less I understand just why I was sent to retrieve that thing.
Your hair's white,
But it
Shadowheart.
matters little now. I do not serve Shah anymore, nor the Mother Superior. The prism is no longer my mission. Saving my parents is. But I digress. Did you want something?
Your hair's white. Shadowheart, your hair is white. Why is your hair white?
Gods, Shadowheart looks like a stack of gold. Never thought I could get so excited about someone's forehead, but here we are.
Okay, we're saving it. We will be back. Hello. Unfortunately, I am ending the stream now. My kids will be home literally any minute. But I should be back on tomorrow. There's been a lot happening today. Lots happening. Oh! Yeah. But, thank you for joining. I will see you guys next time. Bye!